Welcome back. This is Rich again, and I'm doing another exclusive YouTube video. This video is just going to be on my YouTube channel. It's not going to be shared to Facebook or Twitter. And tonight's subject, or this video blog subject, is about cell phones and people having um, too much time on cell phone addictions. But before I get to my video blog, first, this message. Don't forget to listen to Crystal's Time Machine on WCAP 980 out of Lowell, Massachusetts from 9 to 11 p.m. each and every Friday and Saturday night. And Crystal's Time Machine is a radio show that plays oldies songs from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if you can't catch the show live, listen to the podcast on archive.org. And that podcast goes back to October 2015. And you can follow Crystal on all social media pages: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, and now on to this video blog. Today's topic, or this video blog's topic, is about cell phones, people spending too much time on the cell phone, or cell phone addiction. More and more people have cell phones than ever before. There's even kids as early as 8 or 9 years old have their own cell phones with to play with. At first, cell phones were like basic flip phones back in the late 1990s. This is when the time that payphones were being starting to phase out because everybody had a cell phone. By the late 2000s, they had technology with smartphones and iPhones. And it seems like every moment of free time people have, if they're not working, they're on their cell phone watching television shows or movies or YouTube or checking out social media or listening to music or texting their friends. There's a lot of people who even they use their cell phone to text and type and look up stuff during work when the boss isn't looking, which that's not a good thing. You should not be on your cell phone while working. And a lot of people check their cell phone constantly. Sometimes they take it into their bed and like scroll it until they fall asleep. A lot of people use this cell phones for alarm clocks, which that's a good thing. But more and more people out in public are basically using their cell phones. A lot of them are looking at their cell phones while walking, which that's very dangerous, especially if you're crossing a street and you could bump into somebody while on your cell phone, which that isn't good for them. And even more people use their cell phone to, do video messages. And even a lot of people on even go on dates or on dates looking up their cell phone, which that's not good at all because you have to pay attention to who you're with at the date because most likely they'll probably be on the cell phone, but it could be a person who says on dates no cell phone use. And if you use the cell phone, that's a way that your date's just going to walk out on you because they think you're more you are more focused on your phone than face-to-face, and they're saying that face-to-face interaction now with the start of ever since the cell phones have been more and more popular is a lost art because a lot of people don't know how to talk to other people. They talk all the time by texting them, but when they face them one-on-one, face-to-face, they've exhausted what they could say. And that's not good when you exhaust things, what they could say, because what's the point? And cell phones, in my humble opinion, it's a growing trend that cell phones are basically are just it's a distraction if it's in public, in my humble opinion. I've even heard stuff that people got marriage proposals through text messaging. They proposed a picture of the ring to them, and a lot of them accepted. But when they get the ring, what happens if it's not the ring they want? And cell phones are good, but please, if you're with somebody with like a date or with friends out in public, try to um, keep be off your cell phones most of the time because it's a common courtesy. Because when you're out in public with other people, you should spend more time with them than on your cell phone because a cell phone is not a person. And that's about it on that. And I'll be back next week with more videos. Leave a comment down on YouTube and thank you for your support.